One of the really great things about Batman is how toyetic he is. And that's why he works so well as a multi-pack. You can build an action adventure around him with almost any combination of characters. And in fact, he helps sell characters that probably wouldn't otherwise sell on their own. I mean, I was pretty proud of this one that I helped make it Mattel that included Amanda Waller and General Eiling. Those are definitely characters that would be hard to do on a single card. Now, of all of the Batman IP, Batman the Animated Series, i.e. the Tim verse, is absolutely ripe for multi-packs and storytelling. There were so many characters from the Batman universe, and a lot of people forget how impactful this line was. It brought more characters to kids from the Batman universe than any line before it. I mean, yes, we had so many characters that were actually in the show, but if you remember, before Batman the Animated Series, Batman toy lines like Mego and in the 80s we had Kenner Superpowers, they had very limited Batman villains. Joker, Penguin, Mr. Freeze. We now got so many deep cuts into Batman's universe for the first time as toys. And nowhere is that more apparent than in the 4-pack multi-pack, the gift sets that Hasbro put out towards the tail end of the line. Not only did it bring out so many variants of characters, but we got brand new sculpts for characters like Commissioner Gordon, sort of the second tier characters, if you will. Now, a look back at the Kenner slash Hasbro multi-packs, and I say that because the license changed hands during acquisition, was the Rogues Gallery multi-pack. This was done as Arkham Asylum. I had this box set in my hand so many times, I almost bought it. It was a great way to get basically the entire villains gallery at once. Although notice Harley Quinn is not there. It's very telling how she was a breakout character, and she wasn't popular right out the well, she was out the gate, but enough that she wasn't included in this Rogues gift pack. But I passed on it because of Clayface's colors. Now, 2-packs would continue, obviously, as retailer exclusives because, again, Batman makes a great multi-pack anchor. You can put pretty much any villain or any hero, and immediately you have a story. Doesn't work for every superhero, but Batman does. And we started to see cross DC universe packs with the Batman and Superman pack at Walmart, which was the first time heroes from both shows, while they crossed over in the animation, now they were doing so in the toy aisle. This would continue with the Superman multi-packs, which started this sort of multi-pack trend. They obviously did very well, great aimed at parents looking for a birthday gift for a child's friend, and this is where we started to see Batman and Superman and their respected villains, here Joker and Luthor, in a pack together. So while they started off as just Superman, after 3 packs, we were now dealing with Superman and Batman. So the obvious next step was, well, could we apply this price point and this SKU? Again, it was a great way to get out characters, like the fact that Lois Lane was included, the only way to get her, and became the key driver. Well, of course, this was applied to the Batman line, which had already put out so many characters, but now, with these tail end 4-packs, fans were treated not only to reissues of hard-to-find figures, but brand new sculpts of existing characters and brand new characters who had never been done before. In fact, we basically completed the line with these packs. They filled in so many holes. And they also brought us show-accurate characters, all the way up to Bats himself. Obviously, we did have, kid deco versions, and there was a show deco version, Combat Belt Batman, but even that wasn't 100% on model. Note the Batman that comes in the Arkham Asylum Escape Pack, the back of his cape, or the front of his cape, if you will, is colored blue, while the back is black. 2 colors. The first time we ever got a show-accurate colored cape. And this pack also had Poison Ivy and, believe it or not, the first reissue of Harley Quinn. This is the second time she was ever released. So, while she had a single card, obviously her popularity outpaced production, and she became pretty hard to find. So, yeah, made sense to reissue her, but again, amazing how hard she was to find at first. The pack also gave us a brand new Two-Face on a new body, so that was enough for me. I picked this one up. It was my first pack. I didn't get all of them, though. I passed on things like the Night Force Hero Collection, which was just the heroes. Great for kids, but for collectors, I was more interested in original characters. I also picked up the Penguin pack, because, well, I needed a Penguin. And when they came out with the Enforcement team that had not only Batman and Nightwing, but Commissioner Gordon, no way, literally the very first Commissioner Gordon figure ever made. Kind of wish they'd given him his trench coat, since he rarely takes it off, and his stomach was a little bit bulgy. Batgirl was a great update because the previous version was made for kids, the Duo Force. Now we got one that had show-accurate colors, albeit colors accurate to the new adventures of Batman and Robin, not her original appearance where she wore gray. We still had to wait for that. Meanwhile, we'd get a brand new sculpt of her in the Alliance of Fear, with the existing Joker figure repainted in a deco for Batman and Robin adventures. And an unnamed pack gave us Clayface again in tan from the Rogues Gallery, and Alfred, the very first Alfred figure, complete with lobster. Maybe that's where Lego got the joke from. Wrapping up the packs, we got Puppets of Crime, giving us a repaint of Killer Croc and our first ever ventriloquist figure with Dummy. Finally, Shadows of Gotham gave us not only the very first Talia figure, which is amazing and gorgeous, honestly, especially for an animated figure, but it gave us, shall we say, a better Ra's al Ghul. Yes, we did get a Ra's al Ghul in the main line as a single carded figure, and he did come with the mask that he wore in the show, but this was only for a few moments as opposed to his trench coat cape thingy that he wears throughout most of the episode. So it was great to get this version, a, shall we say, more collector-friendly version as opposed to a kid-friendly one. Finally, the last pack from Hasbro was the Girls of Gotham City, bringing out the new Batman sculpt, or Batgirl sculpt, Talia, a brand new sculpt for Poison Ivy, and the old Catwoman. I kind of regret not picking this one up, because it was a brand new Poison Ivy, but I passed. And the license passed, off to Mattel, and you'll notice that Mattel replicated now the square look of the 4-packs that had migrated from the long box. This was to create continuity both for retailers and consumers. As the license passed from one company to another, you could see that the SKU was the same price, the same package design, and the look of the figures and all of the branding, minus the Hasbro logo changing to a Mattel logo, was virtually identical. So you can see how those 4-packs lived on beyond. But back when they were long boxes, before they changed them with that last pack, man, that brought back memories. I loved collecting these, and I loved the fact that it paid off longtime collectors and really helped us build out our line. I know that this line and this brand keeps getting figures from new companies, but there's something really special about the original one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and the best way to maybe show that you did is to pass it along to others and repost it on your social media. It's a huge help to this channel for doing that. Thank you so much for watching, and leave your comments. Let me know. Are there any Batman the Animated Series villains you're still waiting to get that have never been done by any company? Let me know in the comments below. Talk to you soon, and see you in the next video.